To matters of industrial action looming within the education sector, university dons have threatened to go on strike if a deal is not reached on their pay perks within 1 week. The dons are accusing the management of public universities of embezzling 3.9 billion shillings. This, they say, was part of the 7.8 billion intended for salaries and allowances of university staff.
KUSU made shocking revelations of the level of squander of money meant for their union members. They accused a vice-chancellor of one of the public university of allocating himself almost 126 million shillings, money meant for university dons and workers.
In another university, 60 million was shared among 3 top officials, a vice-chancellor, a deputy vice-chancellor, and another deputy vice-chancellor. So their culpability is beyond reasonable doubt because it is documented in a document authored by none other than university finance officers.
Chuo kingine kinasema kwenye document yao hawana mkubwa yeyote ambaye anaweza itwa top university manager. Hawana, zero, wameandika zero. Lakini amepewa milioni 125. Sasa huyo zero amechukua milioni 125 peke yake.
The university unions have put on notice all the 23 public universities and 9 constituent university colleges over the alleged embezzlement of monies totaling 3.9 billion shillings. The money is part of 7.8 billion Kenya shillings to be allocated to members of the 2 unions following a collective bargaining agreement between the university dons, their employer, and the ministry.
All these things that vice chancellors did with this money, other than the little that they paid to staff, is fraud, is corruption. Money was meant for 2 things: basic salary and housing allowance for eligible members of staff.
It is in that connection that we are also insisting that the role of the then Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology be investigated, because it is the ministry that disbursed huge chunks of this money to constituent colleges and new campuses.
The damning revelations contained in an audit report presented to the government in December last year reveals massive misappropriation of funds through payments to ineligible staff that include top university management staff, casuals, and part-time lecturers, among others, while allocating money to the then non-existent universities and university colleges like in Taita Taveta, Garissa, Kibabi, amongst others. The 2 unions are now demanding that all the funds meant for the allowances and wages are released immediately, failure to which they will resort to industrial action.
That is going to affect the universities if this money is not released, preferably within a week.
In the meantime, they have submitted their complaints to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to investigate managers and vice-chancellors of public universities on corruption, abuse of office, and misappropriation of funds meant for the benefit of university staff workers. Zipporah Karani, KTN.